Hello folks, this is Dane. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Filipino Nurse Retires Home. I hope everybody is doing great and healthy. Let's continue to help pray for the COVID inflicted patients in this world. Let's pray for the peace. Now, I'm gonna thank you all for all your participation to my channel, and I really enjoy that. I have almost about 3,000 subscribers, and I am so excited over that. It took me a long time to get to that level though. Otherwise, I'm still excited on the progress of the channel, but let's keep that going, fellows. Otherwise, please comment and share. Now, I would like to just to let you know that I'm using English as my language of communication, medium of communication, just because I want to cater to everybody in the world, cater not only to Filipinos. So it doesn't mean I'm less patriotic because I'm using English language. So please understand me. Now, let's talk about this time about older expats planning to bring their wives or fiancés to America, or maybe to where they came from, the first world countries. And I'm not here to judge or predict any possible outcome of bringing your wives to America, but somewhat derive any possibilities that such plan may lead to. Now, generally, Filipinas are very loyal people. I have known a lot of my friends who are married to old people, and they stick with them till the husband died. So they're loyal people, but there's always possibilities that can happen otherwise. Now, to avoid impulsive response before taking actions, you have to always examine the reason why you left the Philippines in the first place. There's a lot of reasons why expat left their country of origin, maybe because of economic reason. One day they know that they do not have enough retirement income to be able to survive in the first world, because housing market in America right now is outrageously expensive, and if you're only dependent on your social security, then you cannot afford. Once you hit age 60 and you do not own your house, it's kind of hard to afford the housing. And so they go to the Philippines, which is another option for a good country to retire, because first of all, you know, Philippines is a very friendly nation, and it's affordable, plus people are really generally nice. There's some issues there, you know, but people likes it there. I mean, expats likes it there. Now, another reason is because you want love life, so you go to the Philippines and get you a younger wife. Another reason is because you have some emotional issue. I hope not mental issue, because of you're tired of the politics, you just want to get out of here, or you're tired of the rat race, work and no play. So you go to the Philippines for a stress-free environment. But there's stress in the Philippines, but it's not like the way we have in America. So now your life there is so happy, and you basically reverse your emotional state to normal. You normalize everything, and you're living comfortably near the shoreline, in a very nice home. And then you got married to a younger person. Now this younger person, you have about maybe 30 to 40 years gap there. Now later on, you thought about bringing them there. Okay, there's always insecurity in your head. And let's talk about that. Insecurity that can happen, all right? And let's know first the reason why you want her there. Number one, because you want her to experience those things that she has not experienced, that you have experienced, that she might miss if she lives in the Philippines. You want her to broaden her horizon, basically. Be able to land her a very good job uh, that can help her future and maybe help her family, and that's a very good one. But there's also another reason that can be a little bit of a selfish reason, which is really true. If you left the country, if you left United States maybe because of being poor and you went to the Philippines, you want to really go back to America, and the only way you can do that is be able to afford it. And the only way you can afford it is let your young wife, work herself to death while you stay at home. Then there you go. You have your dreams fulfilled. You can stay at home and be able to afford lifestyle in America while your wife worked to death. Now, the risk happen, okay, that might bring about divorce or she will split up. Number one is when she works. Let's be honest here, and I'm not trying to judge, but this can happen. The scenario here can happen. The wife will be able to have her own social network, and then young folks her age, men and women. So especially with men, these men most likely can still work, and can help her in her future, can have children on her own that you cannot provide anymore because you are old and you have your own children. So she will have an option to marry this guy. The thing that can happen when she works herself to death, she will not have time for you anymore. So what can happen there? She's gonna be worn out. Now, your age, like in your 60 and above, you're just gonna get older and older. And her, she's gonna get mature. But when you get older and older, you're gonna have a lot of disabilities. Disabilities that can prompt anybody to go to the nursing home. What can happen there? Your wife would go home and have to take care of a nursing home patient, basically. So that is the thing that you have to look at, the negative part. Whereas if you're gonna stay in the Philippines, you're comfortable in your home, and you probably can hire a maid there to help you with your daily needs while your wife will do her own thing. So if you are living in the Philippines comfortably, why in the world you're gonna move to US of A? If you find peace in the country, why should you go back to like United States and be exposed to the same kind of stress that made you run away in the first place to the Philippines? Possibilities that you might do for your younger wife while you are in the Philippines, if you prefer to stay in the Philippines. Actually, you can send her back to school if she has not graduated college and get her a degree that she can make money out of. Teaching is a good one. And maybe nursing, if you can afford that course. Maybe you can send her to like a vocational college and get her started something like a skill on business, and give her a capital to start a little business, or maybe purchase you something like a farm, little farm, like 2,000 square meter farm, and she would be able to start on a backyard project, like raise some hogs, chicken, and a lot of expats I know that they have that in their backyard, and they can really supplement their income like that. At the same time, strengthen the marriage, and excited every day when you wake up because you're gonna be busy in the farm. So if I were you, think about that. I'm not suggesting anything, but I'm just touching all the possibilities that can happen. All right, guys, I hope you're gonna have a long, happy retirement life. Bye-bye.